Hey everybody, Viktor here with another deck guiding gameplay video. Today's deck is Karma Viktor. So I've got the deck code down in the description if you want to give the deck a shot yourself. If you just want some gameplay footage from me, go ahead and head on over to the game number 1 timestamp in the video. Alright, let's talk a little bit about the deck, kind of what it works with, kind of the general game plan and what the cards included, and just kind of the general overview of how the deck is played and kind of what you want to include in the deck. Alright, so this deck, of course, runs Karma and Viktor as the two champions, so we're in Ionia and PNZ as our regions. And so really what you're doing is, it's a very spell-heavy deck. You're kind of trying to take advantage of both Viktor and Karma, both their abilities. So Viktor, of course, generates those hex core upgrades, so he gets kind of your stat stick, he gets a bunch of different keywords, so your really goal is to protect him and keep him upright so you can kind of take over the game and kind of control the game in the mid to late game. And then Karma, of course, generates those new spells every round, and then when she's Enlightened, she doubles any spells cast. So she's kind of your late game finisher. Once you've got everything under control, you can kind of close out the game. And then we've got followers that kind of take advantage of either generating things or, are able to discard some of the fleeting spells. And so some of the spells then again are just protection spells as well as removal spells. And so that's kind of what you're going for, is just slow the game down, kind of get to the late game, and then let your champions Viktor and Karma take over the game. Alright, so let's talk about what's included. So we've got 3 of Viktor, 3 of Karma. So Viktor, 4 mana, 2/4 with Augment. Then when summoned around start, creates a hex core upgrade in hand. So again, that's that 0 cost spell that grants him a random keyword. And then he levels up, when you've played 7 or more created cards, he levels up. And then that his level up condition, of course, will discount any created cards by 1. So really good to get him leveled up. And very easy in this deck to get him leveled up. Alright, then we also play Karma, 3 copies of this, 5 mana, 4/3 with round in, create a random spell in hand from your regions, and then she levels up when you're Enlightened. And of course that's when she's doubling your spells once she's Enlightened. And then her new buff that she received in the last couple patches was she always continues to create those random spells even when she's Enlightened. It used to not be able to do that. She was only doubling spells, but now she gets a little bit more benefit from being leveled up. Alright, and then followers, we run 2 of Zaun Urchins, so 1 mana, 2/1, play effect, discard a card to draw 1. So Zaun's really good with discarding things like the Ignition from Ballistic Bot, or even Hex Core if Viktor dies before he can cast it. And so just gets you extra draw, gets kind of some of these cards out of your hand. Can also discard things like Flame Chompers. Alright, we also run 3 of Ballistic Bot, 2 mana, 0/3 Augment, creates the Ignition in hand, which is the 1 mana slow speed, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. So good way to kind of start playing created cards, leveling up with the Augment with both Viktor and the Ballistic Bot. And then Boom Baboon, run 3 of these, so 2 mana, 3/1 with summon effect, create a Flame Chompers in hand, which is of course the 0/2, 2 mana, 0/2 Challenger that when discarded gets summoned. So he's kind of your discard fodder. And then we also run 3 of Ferrors Financier, 2 mana, 2/2, play effect, manifest a 6+ cost spell from your regions. So you've got a lot of good things, a lot of the Ionia cards you can get, but also things like Glorious Evolution or Progress Day from PNZ or Shock Blast. So a lot of good PNZ hits with this. So he's just, again, getting you some extra value with this card. We don't run Eye of the Dragon. That's a card I've seen a lot of Viktor Karma decks run. I've even run it myself in previous versions. I don't think it's wrong to run it, but I don't think it's really necessary. It does help against aggro, but typically against aggro, you're not able to cast 2 spells in a turn until the mid to late game. So I find that's really not as necessary in that deck, or excuse me, in this deck. But I think it's fine to play the Eye of the Dragon if that's what you're into. Alright, then as far as spells go, so very spell-heavy deck. 3 of Poro Cannon, so 0 mana, burst speed. To play, discard 1, create those 2 Daring Poros in hand, which are the 1/1 elusive Poros. So this is really good, 0 cost spell. You can use it on Flame Chompers or even the Hex Core or Ignition, depending on what you need. And those are good for elusive blockers. We also run 3 of Mystic Shot, 3 of Get Excited, so these are your removal spells. You can go face as well. It's really nice to have this late game with Karma because they double in effect from her ability. And then we also run 3 of Twin Disciplines, 2 mana, burst speed, giving out either 2 attack extra or 3 health. So it's your protection spells, so you're keeping things like Viktor and Karma alive. So it's a really strong, really good flexibility. We also run some other disruption cards here. So 2 of Concussive Palm, 4 mana fast speed, stun an enemy, and summon that 3/2 Tail of Dragon. So this is a good way to kind of stop your opponent's big units, like big overwhelm units that you can't jump block. 3 of Deny, so very good in this meta right now. There's a lot of big spells being cast out there, so you can, think of it as like Feel a Rush. You can block that. Deny, Vengeance, you can block that. So again, good way to protect your units and also stop your opponent's big spells from going through. All right, we also run 2 of Spirit Refuge, so 4 mana burst speed, give an ally a barrier, and lifesteal this round. So excellent card against aggro. You can play this on, like, let's say you've got a big augmented Viktor, and so you may not have a big board against aggro, but if you've got the Spirit Refuge, you can get it guaranteed. Lifesteal plus the barrier is really handy as well. So this is kind of your way you're staying alive against aggro and kind of getting yourself out of tough spots. All right, then we also run 2 of Will of Ionia. So 4 mana, recall a unit at fast speed. So again, very similar function to Council of Balm. Looking to remove a unit, kind of stall your opponent's game plan out, especially if they've got a big unit or maybe something they've buffed up. And then finally, we run Deep Meditation. 2 copies of this. 5 mana burst speed. Draw 2 other spells, and then it costs 2 less if you've cast at least 2+ spells the previous round. So this is really easy to achieve when we've got things like Viktor on the field, and so we're able to just draw some of your extra spells. So really good draw for this type of deck. Alright, as far as the mulligan phase goes, against any type of aggro, you really want to get Viktor going. You want to get some of your cheap units down. That's kind of what your game plan is against aggro, is to kind of just survive until the late game and try to get like a lifesteal Viktor. That's really what you're going to have to do. Even keeping things like Mystic Shot is nice. Poro Cannon can be good to get some chump blockers, but you really just want to get your units down to kind of stall out the game as long as you can and get that Viktor to the lifesteal stage. Then against any other type of deck, again, you're still looking for Viktor, you're still looking for like Karma, but you're going to play a little bit slower. So you're going to make sure you're not just throwing out Viktor there without any protection. You want to make sure you got mana for Twin Disciplines or Deny. Deny especially against things, in Shadow Isles decks, for instance, which are going to have big Vengeances and stuff like that. Against anything type of control deck that's like a Feel the Rush deck, you want to have a Deny up for sure. So that's a really good card to keep if you know you're going up against a control deck. And so those, control mid-range, you're really just looking to play it slow, get your Viktor going, get those keywords going, and kind of just protect them. It's because you're not really as worried about your life total. So aggro, you definitely want to get some lifesteal support. So even Spirit Refuge is really nice to get once you've got like a big Viktor going. But against other cards, again, or other type of decks, you're just looking to play it slow, play it safe. Don't just throw out your units that are going to get killed if you can help it. Sometimes you got to risk it, understandably, but you do want to make sure you're playing a little bit safe against non-aggro decks. All right, so that's going to do it for the intro part of the video. Let's go ahead and get into some games. All right, up against Darius. Okay. Definitely want some early game units here. Okay. Should be a pretty tough one. I think we kind of do need Viktor with lifesteal, but we'll see what we can get. This may not be winnable. Let's see. Get the Ferrors Financier down. Semi lines should be really, really nice to have against a lot of what they're doing. Okay. Get some Poros down.
I have my orders.
Get in for 1. All right.
Everything's in play.
Block here. Troll chant. Yep, makes sense. Okay. Another boom baboon down. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and get 6 mana out here. Do we get Karma going now? I think I want the blockers here. I think I'm gonna go with this. Okay. No Daring Pro down. Alright. Does suck that he's got the Omenhawk buff, but... Okay.
I'll handle this myself.
Alright, yeah, that's pretty tough for us to deal with, but okay. Oh wow, he's just passing. Oh my gosh, that's amazing for me. I'm so happy that he passed there. That is great for me. Okay.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Alright. Sure. Another stun. Cool. Will of Ionia is great too. Okay, I'll just keep passing. If he wants to keep passing, I'm happy with it. Alright. So let's recall you. Block. 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 13, that seems fine, honestly. Actually, let's go here. Yeah, that's better. Make a decisive maneuver, right? Could have apprehend. Okay. Still only going down to 15. I think that's fine with me. And I can start trying to pick off some of these dudes. Actually, I could just kill Gnar. Try to kill Gnar, maybe? Well, a troll chant would be annoying, but... He does have a third troll chant, okay. Or should be his second. No, it's his third troll chant. He played well. Okay. Alright, Blade Dance, sure. Alright, pass. If he wants to play the Darius, I can recall him with the Blade Dance. Okay. Go and do this. Alright. Go and do this here. Okay. Is there any downside to attacking with this? I don't really think there is, other than we have one less blocker, but I think that's fine because I'm going to be playing palms, so yeah. Alright. So now Karma's leveled up. Do you have Tri-Beam? I don't think that's really what going to give us anything though. Not sure what we can really get here. Mystic Shot. We can shoot something. Alright, you can go here, you can go here, you can shoot that. Would love to have these go face, but I don't think we can afford it. Decisive maneuver here is what I'm guessing. Double decisive maneuver. Yeah. So the good news is we can beat that with that plus that. All of a sudden he's doing no damage at all. So that's a lot of stuff he used for that. Okay, nice. We got a nice health potion too. That's cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Buffs up our Tri-Beam too, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, we got him. Once you get the flip Karma on board, it's game over. Very nice. Alright, up against... So discard aggro with Teemo. Alright. So we're gonna need early game stuff. I'm guessing against this. Yeah. Alright. Teemo on 1. That's not a good sign. Okay. Let's get Ferrors Financier down. True Shot Barrage should be pretty good against this deck. House Spider, sure. Alright, so I definitely want to kill this thing before I can get any value out of it. I know Teemo's still hitting us, but I don't think we can play around that. Okay. Get Ballistic Bot down. Start generating some stuff here. There's Viktor. Yeah, we need to get Viktor going. We can't afford. We need to get like lifesteal. Okay, pass. Get excited. Okay. Can always Will of Ionia that if we need to, right? Let's just start with this here. Spell shield, okay. Alright, get another hit in with Teemo, unfortunately, but yeah, we just have to do this. Okay, yep. It's a lot of damage coming in. Three, 6. We'll have 6. I kind of want to not play that because I want to maybe use the True Shot Barrage. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to do here. Lifesteal would be really nice to get. Elusive, okay. Elusive, we can just block his stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and, oh man, this is so tough. Really tough to decide what to do here. Because I know he can't play Crowd Fair this turn at least, okay. Right, let's just get more blockers down, I guess. More blockers seems good. Can play this to stop, so I can do this, and then if he blocks with this, with his Teemo, right? Unless he has another survival skills, that actually would go on Draven anyways, I think. So you can buff it up to 4, we can get up to 5. I think that's worth it.
You spoiled the surprise?
Okay. Okay. I want to get excited on something. We can probably block this here, right? True Shot Barrage. How good is that? Really want to hit lifesteal, but alright, I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Lifesteal, nice. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Nice, alright, yeah. Rolling the lifesteal. That'll do it for us. Awesome. GG. Alright, up against Pantheon. Alright, I'll keep Viktor for sure. Toss that back. I do like keeping things to keep him alive. I think Viktor's going to be kind of our main win condition. Alright. Go ahead and pass turn 1. He does have the turn 1 play. Not great. Saga Seeker's tough. Tough to deal with, for sure. Okay. Go with Ferrors Financier. I can trade into this. This could be good to kind of get rid of something. One of his big faded units. Okay, we'll definitely block that for sure. Alright. Go ahead and pass here. Get Boom Baboon down. See if he gets the Yumi down. It's kind of the danger. Let's see what the opponent wants to do here. If he does nothing, we're definitely passing here, but okay, yeah, there's the Yumi. Alright. This is definitely going to be an issue. for sure. See if he gets the Zenith Blade. That would be tough to deal with. I think we'd have to Will of Ionia if he does it. Okay. Do this here. Alright. So if we go Viktor here, we do have Twin Disciplines in case he's got something else. I think I'm gonna pass. I think I need to pass here. Okay. Man, it's just so hard to get Viktor down right now. I think we gotta try it now. He's got like Cataclysm. I mean, there's so much stuff he could have. Single combat, Xer Strike, like ton of things he could have. Just not many good answers for us. Okay, so I think we have to do this, and then he could have something else, but we just got to get it out of the. If he's got Bastion, I mean, yeah, we're just kind of screwed here. Okay, did have the Bastion. So yeah, and then he's just flipping next turn. I think we're just dead here. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate for sure. Okay, he goes with that. Definitely gonna do this then. Stop his attack. Okay, we'll pass here. If he has Cataclysm, I mean, yeah, he's got us anyways. Let me go with Ferrors Financier. Dragon's Rage, maybe? This might be our only chance. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Let's do this, maybe? Maybe it's our only shot to do anything here. I don't think there's any way we win. I think we're just looking at a loss. It's a tough game. Pantheon's a strong deck against us. Especially when they have the Bastion. Yeah, you know. Okay. Alright. I guess he didn't realize that was just the sharp set's not permanent, but you know, okay. So we can go Karma here. The worry is like the single combats and the, you know, concerted strikes. That's kind of the worry for us right now. I'm gonna go with Karma here. Got the Spirit's Refuge if he has one, you know, combat trick. If he's got two, then yeah. I mean, if he's got Xer Strike, I mean, yeah. Alright, there's Pantheon. Yeah. Yeah, there's not much. We didn't have much of a chance of winning this one, I think. Generation Elusive, yeah, that's pretty tough. Pretty tough to deal with. This gets spell shield when attacking, I think. Yeah.
Let's find a new best friend.
Yeah, we'd need Karma Flip to basically do anything here, I think.
Your attack is obvious.
Alright, down to 7. Looking pretty rough. Looking pretty rough. Golden Aegis wins. Yeah, alright. That's game. Alright, up against Ziggs Talia. Alright, I think let's look for our champions. Look for Viktor at least. Alright, nice. Got Viktor. Gotta deny. Okay. Alright, get Boom Baboon down. Okay. Go ahead and pass here. Okay. I think we can do this now. Don't really want to block this. Block like this, maybe. Get our second one down. We can kind of open attack, I think. Try to get in for 1. See if he goes like quicksand or anything. I don't think he would, but you know. Okay. Could deny that. That's a pretty significant, you know, 5-4, but I'd rather get Viktor down, I think. Start buffing this guy up. Regeneration, okay, cool. So I think I can... Okay, so stunning that, sure. Let's get another blocker out. That could be interesting. Could be really interesting with Viktor. I think we'll just go anomaly though. Ziggs. Alright. Get another blocker out. Let's see where he wants to go with all this. Could have like unleashed energy maybe. Yep, okay. Alright, that's a good amount of damage coming in. Block here, block here, block here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
One for you, and one for you.
All right. Okay. Alright, let's start with the Hex Core upgrade. Getting close to leveling Viktor. Tough is nice. Very nice. Ignition down. Do I want to play anything else out? Can can always stun with that, so I think I'm fine with this, taking a pass here. Children Force is very worthless. Okay. Do that. Stun there. Block here. Block here. I can always Will of Ionia if he tries to like Absolver or Quicksand or whatever. Because he could Red Negation it, right? Okay. Okay. I guess if he's got Red Negation, then he's got it. That's a good Red Negation for him. Yeah, maybe I should have kept up Deny Mana. Yeah, that's a misplay on my part. Oh, okay, never mind. You're just going with that. Alright, sure. That's cool with me. That's 2 Absolvers used, which is really nice. Alright, hopefully it's not one he's already got. Would suck to get a reroll on it, but, you know. I guess it's not the end of the world if it happens. Yeah, it is, unfortunately. He's still only 2 of 4, which is really good. Plunder, okay, cool. Could get Karma down this turn, but I think I want to get this down. Another blocker. Lifesteal is really nice. Do I go for Karma here? I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk. He's got the right of the Arcane. Okay, he does have it. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw with Deep Med here. Okay, cool. So only 2. What could he have? Another Absolver? Am I playing around that? He can't do Quicksand. He's already used, what, 2 Absolvers? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. Because I got the regeneration. If he's got another Absolver, then yeah, he gets me. Okay. Alright, back up as well, which is cool. Double tap, alright. Yeah, he can do this all day, because I've got lifesteal, so I don't really care about him. I'm not going to kill that at all. Pearson, okay. Alright. Unyielding Spirit is really interesting. Elusive, okay, cool. elusive. Again, he could have another quicksand, right? He's used one. He's only got 3 cards in hand, right? Like, I've got 13 mana, so I can go 7. Can't do 8 of that. My opponent's just kind of, I'm not sure what they're doing. The opponent quit. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm going to attack in then. I think it's worth the risk. I've got 3 cards. I've got ways to get around him having quicksand. Looks like they may have just rage quit. Alright, we got him. Cool. GG. Alright, so that is Karma Viktor. Really strong deck overall. I think, you know, once you're able to get to late game, that's really the key for this deck. I know a lot of people run like Eye of the Dragon. I don't think it's really necessary a lot of times. You have enough like 2 drops and 1 drops to kind of stall the game out. So obviously, you know, some of the control decks can give you trouble if you don't have like denies, but if you do have deny, you can do really well against it. And then some of your aggro decks can also give you trouble if you don't have, aren't able to stabilize. But, you know, overall, I think it's a really fun deck. Probably tier 3-ish type of deck. I don't think it's, you know, even tier 2 at this point. Maybe low tier 2. But it does have a really fun late game. And, you know, Viktor Karma is really a cool combo. And, you know, having Ionia spells is can be really handy. Can be game winning in a lot of situations. So, alright, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. Give the deck a shot and let me know how it goes for you. We'll see you next time. Take care.